Good morning and afternoon, buenos dias. I've been asked to speak about family support. And what we know, if a community values its children, it must cherish their parents. We are clear that parents, single moms, dads, grandparents, foster parents are their child's first and often their child's most influential teacher. Caregivers such as child care teachers, relatives, and family child care providers are also crucial to a child's development. And it follows, if our families are healthy and have the supports they need to thrive and prosper, our children will do well in school and beyond. So we support legislative and administrative policies that promote strong families. We don't want our families to be resilient, to bounce back when there are tough issues. We want our parents to have social connections, a circle of friends. We want them to have knowledge of parenting and child development, to know how children learn and grow. We want parents to have concrete help in times of need and to get the services to which they are entitled. We want to help our parents help their children learn to talk about and handle their feelings. And those early years are crucial in a child's life, as we have heard, and parents are crucial. It is often our families with children birth to 5 who are the most at risk in our economy. If we invest today in our families, we are investing in our children and in our future. If a new parent does not have the services and supports at the birth of their child, the parent may not know how to access help and other services. And there are policies and evidence-based practices that can support parents of children birth to 5. If a parent is stressed and unable to secure help, or a family member does not understand child development, and for example, why a baby cries, or a 2-year-old that doesn't respond to the word no, the child is more at risk for child abuse. If a family moves because they can't pay the rent and are homeless, and the child misses school, the child is at risk for school failure. Research tells us that school attendance is a key factor in school success, and children don't go to school if they're hungry and are homeless. If a parent from another culture doesn't have the social network they need to learn about our customs and how to access services and supports, including health services, transportation, or pre-K, that family and their children may be at risk, and their children may not be prepared for school entry, and they may drop out. If a family can't access or afford good child care, if there are no pre-K slots in their community, if there is no transportation, if our licensing standards are low, as they are in Georgia, but we're trying, if the teachers do not receive the professional development our young children need, then they are at risk of not getting the foundations they need to succeed in school. If a parent is seeking work, going to school, or in an entry-level job and needs to get assistance with child care, the parent may not be able to stay in school or keep the job. Funding for child care subsidies is crucial for our families and their children. If a parent doesn't know how to talk, read, sing to their children, that child may not acquire the vocabulary and may enter school behind, and it is harder to catch up. So, we support an investment in quality, evidence-based home visitation services and systems, and increase funding for programs like pre-K and early Head Start. If a parent doesn't have access to developmental screening, health, and vision care, the child may be at risk of developmental or health delays that, if identified early, can be treated. So, we view legislation in the budget, as well as administrative rules and regulations, through the lens of what we call family support, to ensure strong, resilient families that have the supports that all children need to be healthy and prepared for school and lifelong success. We urge our legislators, our policymakers, our friends, our businesses to stand for children. We thank you for standing for children.